even though he'd been shot in the chest and peppered with bullet fragments, Zetterholm continued the chase.
At that time, I had no idea how badly I was hurt. I was kind of going into shock when this was all over with and he was in custody. And shortly after the preliminary hearing, Stabler and 8 other guys broke out of county jail, and he escaped. And he was recaptured a while later in the course of committing an armed robbery in Sacramento. Started out with shock and getting a Christmas card.
Chuck?
Yep.
Neil.
Thank you.
This may give you heart failure where the M1 didn't. Happy holidays to you, Sutton and Morella. You guys at least showed some heart, like several others who ran. Take care and keep on ducking. Trucking. Bill Stabler.
I wanted to find out what made Stabler tick. What type of an individual would pull armed robberies, would shoot at officers, and then write and send him a Christmas card.
So Zetterholm wrote back to Stabler, the start of a correspondence which would last for years.
So as the late, great Jack Johnson used to remark, here I is, in my natural habitat. Folsom looks like nothing so much as Dracula's castle, only worse. Kind of amazing that we are still around to exchange cards or do. Well, nothing personal. And it was all cops and robbers as far as I was concerned. So I depersonalized the uniform and pour a few rounds at it. It's automatic with me. I keep getting worse when I honestly want to better myself as a person and find some happiness near the end of my life. But in all honesty, if I was out right now and being chased by a cop car, as long as you weren't in it, I'd like to have a bazooka with me and not just an auto rifle.
Stabler sent Zetterholm hundreds of letters, but 7 years later, when he was paroled, Stabler stopped writing.
I think Bill Stabler is a makeup of many personalities, one of which is the personality that wrote to me. Another is the personality that shot at me. And I don't want to meet the guy that shot at me again. He's a killer.
On October 10th, 1981, Stabler found himself cornered again when police responded to a domestic disturbance in Corte Madera, California. Once again, Bill Stabler was the subject of a manhunt. But 8 hours later, he was still in the neighborhood.
Can I get something to drink?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ah, the hell with it. I want your car. Yeah. A little misunderstanding with the police. I've been doing too much time. Ain't no way I'm going back inside. All right, pull over here. This is where you get out. Now listen, don't call the cops for half an hour. I know where you live. I got friends who'll pour gasoline all over you and set you on fire. Look, here's 20 bucks for your cab. Now go on, get out. Go on. Have a good one. I'm not a cop hater or an anybody hater. Hell, I realize that if I play rough, it'll bounce back my way. I don't like sadists and bullies, whatever their livelihoods. The old-time professional thieves are about faded out, and the new thrill adventurer punks are on the general run. As the boys from Illinois say, keep your powder dry. Good luck and salutes, Bill Stabler, Jr.
After kidnapping that motorist and stealing his car, the FBI says Stabler disappeared. When America's Most Wanted aired his story, viewer tips placed Stabler in New York City, but agents lost him. And now they need you to take another look at William Stabler, Jr. Those tips led the FBI to Greenwich Village, where Stabler was spotted browsing in a Banana Republic clothing store. With him was his Doberman Pinscher, Daisy. At the time, Stabler was passing himself off as a video game repairman. Witnesses say Stabler had abandoned his Western look for a more collegiate style, but agents say he still wears cowboy boots, even though he now walks with a pronounced limp, using a cane he holds with his left hand. Stabler also wore a large gold ring on that hand. This is the last known photo of Stabler. It was taken in December 1988. He was arrested in Los Angeles under the alias William Hudson. Agents believe Stabler's arms may now bear scars where he once had tattoos. One change Stabler hasn't made is his interest in reading Spanish newspapers. He speaks Spanish fluently. If you recognize William Wallace Stabler, Jr., we want to hear from you. Call 1-800-CRIME-TV. That's 1-800-274-6388. If you know anything about this case, please call our hotline. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Next.